Hello, my name is Michelle Graham. I work here at Missouri Western's Adaptive Technology Department, and today I'm going to show you our new screen reader that we're implementing here for accessible textbook learning. We are very excited about the screen reader because it gives you guys complete control over navigation. We can also keep things in our electronic format such as pictures, tables, charts, graphs, scientific and math formulas. So that gives you a little bit better version of your electronic format versus the old MP3 where you got your chapters split up and you had to read the entire chapter and there wasn't much, not many tools to be able to navigate through the chapter. So you couldn't just skip to page 5 or skip to page 55. You had to read the whole chapter or you didn't. So this we're very excited about it. This is our first initial screenshot. The first thing I want to do though is to show you how to download it. What you're going to do is you're just going to go use Google and you're going to type in Natural Reader. It will come up, the very first one. Just go to the free download and it will take you where there is a link to download a PC version here at the top for Windows user and a Mac version for Mac users. So just click on those and then you're going to click on that. I'm not going to click here because I already have the software downloaded. Just wanted to show you where to get it. And like I said, there are a few versions that you pay for. The free one will suit us just fine. There are other voices. It comes with Anna, which she's a decent voice, so you shouldn't have much problem unless you are taking a foreign language. And then I do highly suggest that you get one of the voices that are in that language because then you'll have better success at the pronunciation of your words. So let's go back to Natural Reader and minimize that. So it's always going to come up with this Welcome to Natural Reader software, and it just kind of gives you a brief overview of what the Natural Reader does. Like I said, there are a few things on the free one that you don't get, like you cannot export to MP3 with the free version. The pronunciation editor is not available, or the conversion control is not available. You do get to speed up, slow down, and you can change voices if you have other voices on your computer. For the most part, this suits us just fine. The files that we provide are always MP3, or I'm sorry, are always TXT or RTF, so that's a text document or a rich text document. So just hit that plus button to clear you off a new fresh screen. You can go to File, Open up your book. It will open up automatically if we've prepared it for you. And then you can just start playing.
Chapter 3, Nonverbal Communication.
If you do want to adjust the speech, if you pause it and then adjust the speed and play, it will adjust automatically.
The message is conveyed nonverbally.
If you adjust it as a speaking, it will take a minute, or actually just a few seconds for it to speed up. So my suggestion is to always pause or stop before you change the speed. If you want to close this document, you will have to hit stop first. So that will handle most of the books we prepared. If you have a Word document, it will not open up automatically. So what you do then is you get your Word document opened, then you go to the Select All, right click, copy, and then you come in here with a new blank document and you paste it in. Once that's pasted in, you can just play it.
No more pain. No more humiliation.
A little fast.
No more fear. It was finally over.
So we'll slow her back down.
No one could ever hurt him again. In the cold, still water, in the middle of the spring night, he had finally found peace. David Schwartz struggled to wake up enough to understand what his wife was saying.
Like I said, it does have a few seconds lag time on the speed adjustment.
After a moment, he realized that Jessica was telling
one
him.
really neat thing that I like about this is the floating bar tool. This little spot here is where you click into the floating bar tool. Your Natural Reader then changes into this. Another way to access the Word document is, again, you select all, hit play, and it pulls it right through into there.
No more humiliation. No more.
The really awesome thing about this is if you're assigned to do research and you have to hit some web pages and you don't have a screen reader available to you. This free version allows you to select anything you can grab a hold of. We're talking Excel spreadsheets, PowerPoint presentations, web-based web pages, HTMLs, anything that you can grab, a prepared PDF, anything you can grab and select, you just select, hit
For most
play,
people, going
it
to
pulls it
nursing
right
school,
over there.
passing the boards, and
The only problem I have is if I want to skip around in this, it doesn't let me.
working as an RN in today's
It
often
always
stressful
goes
healthcare
right
arena
back up
is
to the
difficult.
top. So I would suggest if you're done with this and you want to skip around, that you just re-highlight the area and start over. So I don't want to read all that. I was right here. I'm going to read that.
But for people who have physical,
Okay, so I'm going to grab this. Told you to stop. I'm going to grab that, and then I'm going
nursing
to hit play.
students with disabilities
So
should know
then
what
it pulls that
accommodations the
over
law
where
requires
you need
colleges
it.
and
So
employers
there's
to
your
make sure.
navigation control, and that is Natural Reader. Like I said, this is from the Adaptive Technology Department here at Missouri Western. If you are a student here and you need help with this, you can reach us by phone at 271-5932. Our office is located on the bottom floor of the Hearns building, which is where the library is, in Suite 101. And our email is adapt@missouriwestern.edu.